A significant financial relief update has emerged that could have a direct impact on millions of Americans who rely on Social Security benefits. This breaking news has the potential to change the financial situation of individuals who have been struggling with rising costs, inflation, and the increasing burden of everyday expenses. If you or someone you know depends on Social Security or SSDI benefits, this update is something you need to pay close attention to. For years, Social Security recipients have faced financial challenges as their fixed incomes failed to keep pace with inflation. Many have had to make difficult decisions, such as choosing between paying for medications or purchasing essential groceries. However, a new relief initiative is being introduced that aims to provide immediate financial support. To ensure you do not miss any critical updates regarding Social Security benefits, financial relief programs, and other important developments, make sure to stay connected and informed about what is coming next. The rising cost of living has placed an overwhelming financial strain on retirees and SSDI recipients across the country. Inflation has continued to erode the purchasing power of those who rely on fixed incomes, making it increasingly difficult for them to afford even the most basic necessities. From skyrocketing grocery prices to higher utility bills and unaffordable housing costs, many Social Security recipients find themselves struggling to make ends meet every single month. For millions of seniors and disabled individuals, Social Security payments are their primary or only source of income. Unlike those who are still working and can negotiate salaries or switch jobs to increase their earnings, Social Security beneficiaries do not have the same flexibility. Their income remains the same, while the cost of everyday expenses keeps rising. Many have been forced to cut back on essentials such as medical care, healthy food, and necessary home repairs simply because their monthly payments do not stretch far enough. As financial hardships grow, there have been increasing calls for government intervention to provide additional relief to vulnerable citizens. The demand for immediate financial assistance has reached a critical point, and the government has finally taken action to address this ongoing crisis. This new payment aims to provide essential support to those who need it most. The newly approved $7,000 Social Security payment is a one-time financial relief measure designed specifically for Social Security and SSDI recipients. Unlike past stimulus checks that were distributed to a broader group of Americans, this payment is targeted solely at those who rely on Social Security benefits for their livelihood. It is meant to provide immediate and substantial relief to individuals who have been hit hardest by rising living costs. This payment differs from previous government stimulus programs because it is not a general economic boost for all citizens. Instead, it is a focused effort to address the financial hardships caused by inflation, particularly for seniors and disabled individuals who live on fixed incomes. With prices for essential goods and services continuously increasing, this $7,000 payment is meant to help beneficiaries cover urgent expenses such as medical bills, rent, food, and other necessities. This relief aims to bring stability and security to those struggling the most. Eligibility for this $7,000 payment has been designed to be as straightforward as possible, ensuring that those who need financial relief the most receive it without unnecessary obstacles. The payment is exclusively for individuals who are currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits or SSDI. If you are already a beneficiary, you automatically qualify for this financial assistance. One of the most important aspects of this program is its simplicity. Unlike other financial aid programs that require complex application processes, extensive paperwork, or long waiting periods, this relief payment does not require any additional steps from eligible recipients. There are no forms to fill out, no documentation to submit, and no verification processes to go through. Since recipients are already in the Social Security system, the payment will be deposited directly into their accounts. This approach ensures that the money reaches beneficiaries quickly, without the usual delays associated with government assistance programs. The goal is to provide immediate financial relief, helping seniors and disabled individuals cope with rising expenses without added stress or complications. The streamlined process guarantees that those who depend on these benefits can access this much-needed support without any hassle. The Senate's decision to approve this $7,000 payment was driven by the urgent financial hardships that millions of Social Security and SSDI recipients are facing. Lawmakers recognized that inflation has severely impacted those living on fixed incomes, making it nearly impossible for them to afford basic necessities such as food, housing, and medical care. Unlike working individuals who have the opportunity to earn higher wages or seek additional income, retirees and disabled individuals are limited to their monthly benefits, which have not kept pace with rising costs. One of the key reasons behind this relief payment is the government's acknowledgement that traditional cost of living adjustments, known as COLAs, have been insufficient in addressing inflation. While COLAs are meant to provide an annual increase in Social Security benefits, they often fall short of covering the real cost increases that beneficiaries experience. This payment is different because it is a direct, substantial financial boost that does not gradually increase over time but instead provides immediate relief. The Senate aims to take bold action, ensuring that Social Security recipients receive meaningful financial support rather than incremental adjustments that fail to meet their growing expenses. The Social Security Administration is responsible for overseeing the distribution of this $7,000 relief payment. Since the SSA already manages benefit payments for Social Security and SSDI recipients, it will use the same system to deposit this one-time payment directly into the accounts of eligible individuals. This ensures that the process remains efficient and avoids delays that could occur with alternative distribution methods. Although an exact disbursement date has not been announced, the SSA is actively preparing its systems to manage this large-scale payment. Officials have stated that they aim to process and distribute the funds as quickly as possible to provide immediate relief to beneficiaries. Once a final timeline is confirmed, official notifications will be sent to all eligible recipients. To avoid any issues with receiving the payment, beneficiaries should ensure that their direct deposit information with the SSA is accurate and up to date. This will help prevent any delays and ensure that the funds are deposited into the correct accounts without complications. Recipients of the $7,000 Social Security payment have an opportunity to use this financial relief in a way that best supports their needs and long-term stability. Given the rising cost of living, this payment can help cover essential expenses that many have struggled to afford. One of the most immediate ways to use these funds is to pay off overdue bills, such as rent, utilities, or credit card debt, which can reduce financial stress and prevent further penalties or late fees. For those facing health-related challenges, this payment can be used to cover medical expenses, including prescription medications, doctor visits, or necessary treatments that have been delayed due to financial constraints. Investing in home improvements, such as safety modifications or energy-efficient upgrades, can also provide long-term savings and improve overall quality of life. Another option is to set aside a portion of the payment for emergency savings or investment purposes. Having a financial cushion can provide security in times of unexpected expenses, while smart investments can help stretch the value of this relief for future needs. Planning ahead will ensure that this one-time payment creates lasting financial stability. The distribution of this $7,000 payment to millions of Social Security and SSDI recipients will not only provide financial relief to individuals but will also create a ripple effect throughout local economies. When beneficiaries receive extra cash, they are more likely to spend it on essential goods and services, directly supporting businesses within their communities. Increased consumer spending helps local grocery stores, pharmacies, utility providers, and healthcare services, ensuring that businesses remain stable and continue to operate efficiently. Service industries such as home maintenance, transportation, and healthcare will also see a rise in demand as recipients use their funds to address long overdue expenses. This increased economic activity benefits workers and business owners alike, leading to job stability and growth. By injecting billions of dollars into the economy, this payment contributes to overall financial stability. It helps strengthen the economic foundation of communities, ensuring that both individuals and businesses can recover from financial strain caused by inflation and rising costs. As the $7,000 Social Security payment begins distribution, scammers will attempt to take advantage of unsuspecting beneficiaries. Many fraudulent schemes involve individuals posing as Social Security Administration representatives, claiming that recipients need to provide personal information or pay a fee to receive their payment. It is essential to remain cautious and protect yourself from these scams. One of the most common scams includes phone calls, emails, or text messages requesting Social Security numbers, bank details, or other sensitive information. The Social Security Administration will never call, email, or message anyone to request payment processing fees or personal details. If you receive such communication, it is likely fraudulent and should be ignored or reported. To check the status of your payment, always refer to the official Social Security Administration website or contact their offices directly. Ensuring that your banking and contact information is up to date with the SSA is the best way to guarantee a smooth and secure deposit. Staying informed and alert can help prevent financial fraud. The approval of the $7,000 Social Security payment has raised discussions about future legislative actions that could provide additional financial relief. As inflation continues to impact the cost of living, lawmakers are considering whether further assistance may be necessary to support Social Security and SSDI recipients. If inflation remains high, there is a possibility that similar relief payments could be introduced in the future to help beneficiaries manage rising expenses. Government officials are also evaluating long-term strategies to strengthen financial support for retirees and disabled individuals. Proposals include increasing Social Security benefits permanently, adjusting cost of living increases to better reflect real inflation rates, and expanding assistance programs to cover medical and housing expenses. These discussions indicate that policymakers recognize the ongoing financial challenges faced by Social Security recipients and are looking for solutions to ensure their stability. While no official decisions have been made regarding additional payments, continued economic pressures could lead to further action. Staying informed about legislative updates will be essential for beneficiaries who rely on Social Security benefits for their financial well-being. The approval of this $7,000 Social Security payment is a significant step toward providing financial relief to millions of beneficiaries. As the government prepares to distribute these funds, it is important for recipients to stay informed and prepared. Ensuring that your direct deposit information is up to date with the Social Security Administration will help prevent any delays in receiving your payment. For accurate and reliable updates, always refer to official SSA sources rather than relying on third-party claims or unverified information. Scammers often take advantage of situations like this, so being cautious about fraudulent messages and phone calls is essential. This financial assistance could be life-changing for many Social Security and SSDI recipients, and sharing this news with others who may qualify ensures that they, too, are aware of the relief available. Staying connected, informed, and vigilant will help ensure that you and those around you receive the benefits you deserve without unnecessary delays or complications.